Hello everyone, welcome to Pilates with Yvonne. Today we will just be doing a very short Pilates flow, and the target will be glutes and legs. So hopefully you're gonna feel that you worked out in a very short time. We're gonna get started today into a child pose. So whenever you're ready, start to come to the back of the mat. Of course, while we are into a child pose, I'm going to remind you not to forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel, and maybe even drop a comment if you like. It would just be a very great support for me. But whenever you're ready, release the forehead down and reach the arms towards the front edge of the mat, so you can start to take a few rounds of breath. So start to take it in high through the nose and a long breath out through the mouth. One more breath in and out. On the next inhale, start to ground the hands around the spine. Start to come to your tabletop position. So start to readjust the knees under the hips, the hands under the shoulders. And we're going to round the spine, breathing out to look to the belly. Inhale, arch, and look forward. So we just move into a few cat and cows today, starting to move with your own breath, move with what feels right for your own body, in however direction, in whatever movement. So start to just flow from one position to another. You're absolutely free to start to change a little bit the movement. So maybe changing the directions into some circles, maybe figure of 8 through the spine. Make sure you release the head. Start to play around with where the weight should be today. So maybe more to the knees, more to the hands. How is the spine? Is it flat? Is it rounding? Is it arching? Can you take a moment to just have soft shoulders, soft elbows, and soft wrists? So trying to bring softness into the joints, but try to bring some breath into your movement as well. Whenever you feel ready that your spine is nice and warm, we're going to ground the left foot on the outside of the mat. And we're going to take an inhale to reach the left arm to the ceiling. Exhale, thread the needle, so bring the fingertips on the floor and let the left shoulder come down to the ground. And inhale, let's reopen and look up. Breathing out to thread the fingertips under the right arm and bring the shoulder down, maybe even the side of the forehead on the floor. And then inhale, we open and find that lovely stretch into our middle back, into our shoulders and arms. We just do this for 2 more times. Try to check that your hips are in the same line and try to allow that left arm to really guide you into that beautiful rotation. We're going to ground the hands on the floor, and from here, without any adjustments, I'm going to ask you to stay into your middle line, and this left leg is going to come off. Inhale, we tap the toes. Exhale, we lift. Little movement. It doesn't matter if that foot doesn't come off the floor. It can stay just literally an inch off and down on the ground. We just try to keep everything still through shoulders and hips. And we try to maintain the spine flat. 2 more. Down and up. 1 more. Down. Let's hold that left leg up. Flex, point. Flex, point. Try to keep everything nice and strong. Try to avoid any arching. You're absolutely flat. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Return the foot down. Bring your left foot at the back of the mat. And let's pivot the right shin outside the mat from here. So we can start to just reach the arm to the ceiling. I'm going to ask you to bring the hand a little bit further away from the bottom knee. And we're going to check that the top hip and the bottom hip are in the same line. We start to flex the foot to lower. We point the foot to lift. Exhale when we come up. Inhale down. Breath out. Breath in. And we try to think about keeping the left arm where you can see it with the corner of your eye. So if I look slightly up, I can see my arm. If I am starting to drop the arm and the chest pushes forward, we just lose all the alignment through the body. And we try to avoid that. 2 more. And on the next one, we just lift and we pulse up and down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Foot down, pivot the foot, return to hands and knees. And without moving, we still work the left leg. Bring your right elbow on the floor and bring your right hand towards the left hand. So box shape your arm. We're going to lift that back leg up, and from here we just start to tap down. Inhale, exhale, we lift. Inhale, tap. Exhale, lift. And the left hip right now, it is slightly opening. So I'm not squaring my hips here. The left hip is opened in the same line of the right one. So if you want to come to fingertips instead of flat hand, please do. But try to keep the leg always into the peripheral view. So I would say the back edge of the mat. I'm going to tap the corner of the mat rather than tapping too far back here and losing that alignment through the spine. On the next one, we change the movement. So can you start to lift? Can you tap the left knee to the left shoulder or elbow? And can you flex the foot to move back? Tap, exhale, kick. Inhale, tap, exhale, kick. Breath in, out, in, out. 2 more. Out. Last one. Squeeze those glutes. We finish with that leg in 90 degrees angle. We pivot the knee back and we turn the knee out. Pivot in parallel, turn out. 6 more. So think about externally rotating from the hip and keeping the spine flat. Give me 4. Excellent. 3. I can feel those glutes. 2 and 1. Ready to keep that knee? We flex and kick to the camera. Flex, kick in. Flex, kick in. 5. In. 4. For 3. Breath out. For 2. Give me last one. Wow, beautiful. Bring your knee down, release the hips, and take a child pose. Very well done, guys. Forehead down, little rock side to side. Take an inhale through the nostrils here. And a long breath out. Whew. Beautiful. Round the spine. Start to bring yourself back to hands and knees. And we just move to the second side. Hopefully you feel the glutes like I am right now. So ground the outside of the right foot on the floor. Check that your toes and knee are aligned, shoulders and hips are squared. We open the right arm, inhaling. Exhale, thread the right arm into the gap. And try to bring the shoulder down. Inhale, we open. Exhale, thread the arm. Inhale, open. Take the space. Exhale, fingertips, elbow, and look into the direction of the left side. Breath in, breath out. It's a very good stretch for the inside of the thigh and the hips. On the next inhale, reach up. On the next exhale, ground your hand and try to maintain everything still. So we try to avoid any adjustment. Scoop the belly, lift and lower. The right leg lift, the right leg lower. And it doesn't really matter how high. It can be really tiny. It can be literally just an inch down, an inch up. 5 more. Try to keep those hips squared for 4. In and out. In, out. In, out. On the next one, we hold it up. Flex, point. Flex, point. Flex, point. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Foot down. Beautiful. Pivot the left foot on the outside of the mat while we bring the right foot onto the back edge of the mat. Lift the arm where you can see it. Hips one in the same line of the other. I'm going to shuffle a little further. Take an inhale here. Exhale, lift, flex, lower, point, lift, flex, lower. Exhale, inhale on the way down. Breath out when you squeeze the glutes to lift the leg. Inhale to come down for 6. Out, 5. And we try to always think about those shoulders down and away from the ears rather than kind of sinking down. Give me 2 more. Last one. Pulses at the top. Flex the foot for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Bring your hands and repivot the left foot. Bring your left elbow, hand on the floor, and pivot the left hand towards the right hand. Box shape the arms. Again, we try to lengthen through the spine. We lift that leg up. We tap and lift. Tap, lift. And again, this right hip is in the same line of the left one. So don't think about squaring this time. Think about opening. So one hip aligned, yeah? Stack on top of the other. We go for 4. Exhale. 3. Then we start to pull that knee to shoulder. 2. And 1. Beautiful. Let's tap and lift now. We're going to pull the elbow to the shoulder or the knee to the shoulder or the elbow, and then we kick. Pull and kick. Inhale, exhale. Breath in and out. In, out. In, out. In, out, in, and out. Take that knee in, externally rotating, 90 degrees angle in parallel. Breath out, turn out, in, back in. Turn out, exhale, parallel, inhale, exhale, turn out, in, with the knee pointing to the floor. We go for 4, 3, in, 2, breath in, last one. Here we go. We kick, turn out, flex the foot and kick, and to me and in. Kick and bend, kick and bend. 6 and 5 and 4, 3 more, 2 more. Well done. Last one. Well done, everyone. Knees down, child pose, forehead to the floor. 3 breaths. Ooh, I hope you feel these glutes, everyone. I really hope you feel these glutes like I am right now. Relax the hips, take a moment, bring the hands under the shoulders, and let's just take a quick stretch. Really great. Come to sit down. And from here, let's just lengthen those legs forwards. Take those feet together. Roll the shoulders back and down. Sit nice and tall. Breath in, look up. Exhale, release the hands forward or on the feet. Head relaxing, look into the belly, taking it high. Exhale and roll. Once more, inhale, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Hands down or hands on the feet, head heavy, spine rounded, knees dropping heavy down to the floor. Let's unroll the spine. Start to take your left foot on top of the right thigh. And from here, I'm going to turn around so you can see my back. I am rolling the shoulders back and down and thinking about long spine. So knee opening, flex foot, long spine. So try to avoid rounding. Think about shining the chest forwards. Roll the shoulders back and down, taking in high. You can always change the stretch. Maybe bringing the foot farther forward if you need less, or a little closer with a flex foot if you need more. One more breath in. Exhale, release. swap, other foot. We pull the knee in, turn the right knee out, flex the feet, shoulder roll, long spine. Take a lovely breath in, nice and tall. Think about shining chest and belly forwards. Maybe look into a diagonal up. Maybe closing down the eyes. Doing what feels right for you, everyone. But we breathe. Beautiful. We come back. We come back with crossed legs whenever you're ready. And we just take an inhale to reach the arms to the ceiling. Exhale, release them down. One more breath in, scoop and reach. Exhale, let it go. One more, breathing in, lengthen. Exhaling, release and come down and release the hands. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you again for joining me. Today was a very quick one, but I hope you felt the outside of these glutes. I definitely did. Please do subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to like and comment this video. Please, please, please. It would be absolutely a great support. And if you feel like, maybe share the video with 3 of your friends. That's your homework. I'm going to see you in a week time for another Pilates flow. Thank you so much.